Namaste everyone. I am Kushal Guru Shekhar. Today I am going to represent my English chrysalis team. There are students of Sachin Tendulkar, Sindhu and Mary Kom. The members are Arushi Vishnoi, Anish Prasanna Kumar, Bhavna, Himanshi, Kenisha More, myself, Pragnya Narsimha, Preksha S. Gautam Verma, Shivani A.N., Siddha M. Shetty and Spandana Nitin.
Namaste everyone, myself Bhavna, and today, as we all know, are celebrating Chrysalis Day. But do we know why are we celebrating Chrysalis Day? As students, we all English Chrysalis Group Batch 2 have decided to give you a small feedback on how Chrysalis is helpful. Think Room awakens a child's mind to bring out human potential. Child spends 6 hours a day in a think room. We call classroom as a think room in Chrysalis. Chrysalis has its own language like pep activity, look around, look deep, etc. And also its own questions like big question, etc. Everything is named in its own creative way. Chrysalis also has its own app named Buzzle, which is very helpful for kids. Chrysalis helps a child to think and create in her or his own way, unique way, creatively. Thank you.
Namaste. I am Shivani from 6th Sachin Tendulkar. Do you all know what is our big question? Our big question is, what is a poem? A poem is a collection of words that express an emotion or idea, sometimes with a specific rhythm. We all know what is a poem, but do we know the person who makes poems? A person who makes or creates a poem with his or her imagination. This person is called a poet. Poet writes poetry, a piece of literature written in meter verse. Prose that resembles a poem in some respect as in form or sound. Now our friend Pragnya will explain the next slide.
Namaste everyone. My name is Pragnya Narasimhan. As we have learned what is a poem, person who makes a poetry, now we are going to learn types of poem. There are 3 types of poem. Some examples are limerick poems, narrative poems, rhyming poems. Limerick poem. Limerick is a 5-line poem that consists a single stanza. Narrative poem. Similar to an epic, narrative poem tells a story. Rhyming poem. Lyric poetry refers to the broad category of poetry that concerns feelings and emotions.
Let us all have some fun. I'll tell you a funny poem. As wrinkled as an elephant, grey like a cloud. It can make you feel happy. It can make you feel proud. It lets you know you're sleepy and helps you read and write. It never stops thinking. It even dreams at night. Now our friend Pragnya will tell the next part.
So, in this poem, message conveyed is, don't use brain, be like it. Brain always works and never stops. Even while sleeping, it helps us watch dreams. Now my friend Shivani is going to tell the rhyme scheme.
Definition of rhyme scheme. Rhyme scheme is the order, pattern of rhymes at the ends of the lines of a poem or verse. Thank you.
Hello everybody, myself Kenisha. Today we are going to explain about a wonderful topic called physically challenged people, and there are many types in them. And today we have got 3 types to explain: people who cannot see, people who are immobile, and people who have ear impairment. So now Anish is going to explain how people who cannot see can improve themselves.
Hi, my name is Anish. Now I would like to explain you about visually impairment. Can you able to walk, watch TV, read, write or do any other work with your eyes closed even for a second? No. Right. Then just imagine how difficult it is for the visually impaired people to perform all these activities. There are few types of visual impairment like low visual acuity, blindness and legal blindness. The leading causes are cataract, glaucoma, other eye disorders, eye injuries and birth defects. The white cane is used by the visually impaired to help them with while moving, and the glasses help the legally blind see. Visually impaired people use a tactile writing and reading system called braille. Now let's move on to our next topic.
Now I'm going to explain how immobile people can improve themselves. The wheelchair is one of the most commonly used assistive devices to promote mobility and enhance quality of life for people who have difficulty in walking. Means there are some people that do not have limbs and it's very hard for them to walk. So then this device can help them and it's very easy. So next. However, statistics show that about 10% of global population, i.e. about 65 million people have disabilities, and of these some 10% require a wheelchair. In this, estimated that about 1% of total population or 10% of the people who with disabilities need a wheelchair. It does not mean that everybody would not have limbs. There are different kind of diseases that require wheelchair, and means there are 65 million people who use a wheelchair. An appropriate wheelchair can assist them in opening up a new world for the user, and it's very helpful too for inclusion and inclusion participation in all societal activities and sports and recreation, which all lead to independence, and it's very good for them, better health and improved quality of life. Thank you.
Now I would like to explain about hearing impairment. Hearing may seem like a long process, but it happens instantly. For example, when the school bell rings, you know you need to get to your next class. When your phone rings, you immediately pick it up. But when a person here is unable to respond to all these things, you can say he has hearing impairment or hearing loss. There are three types of hearing loss: sensory neural hearing loss, conductive hearing loss, and mixed hearing loss. All these are caused due to aging, exposure to loud noise, birth defects, accidents, etc. In few types of hearing impairment, person cannot understand speech through hearing. It affects speech ability also. In such cases, sign languages are used to communicate with them. Such people are provided with hearing aids to improve their hearing, all thanks to modern day technology. Our next topic will be explained by my partner Kenisha. Over to you, Kenisha.
I'm going to explain the facilities. There are many facilities. We have chosen 3 facilities in them for disabled peoples. So, facilities 1 is people who are physically handicapped using a wheelchair in transport but have ramps to board on the bus. This picture shows the ramp in the bus. Facilities 2. For employment purposes, they have received quotas in government jobs where specified percentage of seats are reserved. Facilities 3 is education. Small children with disabilities are getting the equal education. So this picture shows about that. Thank you.
Namaste one and all. My name is S. Gautam Verma, and now let me tell you something interesting. That's alteration. Alteration is tongue twister that helps create a musical and rhythmic effect. Alteration brings together words which begin with the same sound. Some alteration are here. Tim the terrifying tiger's tiptoes. Through tangled trees, his twitching tail thumping, his terrible teeth terrifying turtles who tumble away.
Namaste. Now I'm going to explain about prepositional phrase. What is a prepositional phrase? A prepositional phrase is a group of words consisting of a preposition, its object, and any word that modifies the object. Most of the times, a prepositional phrase modifies a verb or a noun. Example, a new railroad is under construction. In the sentence, under construction is the phrase and under is the preposition in the phrase. After 2 trial runs, we did it for real. For real is a phrase in the sentence and for is the prepositional phrase in this for run phrase. All speak at the same time. At the same time is the phrase in the sentence and at is the preposition in the phrase. By the time I got there, they had gone. By the time is the phrase in the sentence and by is the preposition in the phrase. Employee can buy books at a discount. At the discount is the phrase in the sentence and at is the preposition in the sentence. Thank you.
A noun phrase is a group of words containing a noun and functioning it as in a sentence as subject, object or a prepositional object. Example, I hope to win the first prize. I tried to solve a puzzle. The boy wants to go home. Our friends have bought a new house. These clothes are very expensive. Thank you.
Namaste. Now I'm going to tell some amazing facts about adult. Babies are born with 300 bones, but adults have 206 bones. Eyelashes last about 150 days. The heart circulates our blood through our body about 1,000 times every day. You make about half a quart, 500 ml splits each day. The smallest bone in your body is in your ears. Your blood have the same amount of salt present in oceans. A sneeze blows air out of your nose at 100 miles per hour. You're taller in the morning than you are at the night. Many more boys are colorblind than girls are. Your lungs are only the organ that float in your body. Food spends up to 6 hours to digest in your body. Your eyeballs are actually a part of your brain. Bones are 4 times stronger than the concrete. The largest muscle in your body is one you sit on. Like this. It is quite interesting, right? Thank you.
I wish you understood everything. I thank all my teammates to cooperate and teacher to help us and the chrysalis team to give us an opportunity to perform and explain it. Thank you.